Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 31st of May 2006. And what I want to do in this part is pick up on a comment that Seaform posted on the previous video, where he said that I'm getting a lot more deaths than I should get, and that may be due to, well, problems like shortages of power and other reasons across the map. And I agree with his observation completely, because you can see we've now reached 62,173 population, which is probably the maximum I can support at the moment without another fairly big expansion. And I'm pretty sure that is now putting some stress on my whole infrastructure. And a good example based on Seaform's suggestion is you can see that the power stations around here are now starting to go yellow. You can see we've also gotten stress on my rail connectors, and if I come across over to this power station, you can see this one's starting to go a light green as well. I think this one over here is reasonably okay. This one's in the green, and then of course what we've got over here in Ollerton, if we come, oops, getting lost a little bit. I think the power station in Ollerton, again, you can see that the outbound power line here is going light green. So I'm wondering whether I'm going to need a secondary power line from here, simply because everything is starting to stress a little bit. Another potential problem I've got is if we get back to Knife Edge. I think I've previously mentioned this because we're on the 2nd of June at the moment, and my silos here have completely run out. Effectively what we're doing now is running on my food production is running on what we've got stored in here. We've only got another 389 tons, and I think this warehouse is nearly empty. This one I think is emptying as well. This one is empty, and I think so is this one, completely empty. I think we've still got a few reserves up in here, and I think my overflow one here has still got some crops in. And of course in our new town here, I think we still got quite a lot of crops in here. So what I feel is that I need to get another farm in this area so that I can get more crops flowing into this area, so that I can get a stronger food production. And then what we can do is support Knife Edge. So this is going to be quite a big factor. Another one problem is here when I've still got relatively low happiness due to sport, so we're going to need to work on it like that. And of course we're not really getting electronics out here as well. So another thing I need to look at is whether we actually are shipping out electronics. Actually, the easiest way to do it would be to check the distribution office here. Let's have a look. This one is disclose and crops. So I'm starting to think that I'm not getting any. We're not getting any distribution here. Where are you? Okay, you're over here. So what we need to do is try and get some electronics up to here to try and improve the happiness. And I think this is one of the problems when the economy starts to get really big. Life gets interesting. And another interesting development is that the game has kind of sneaked away with me with respect to this area, and they've actually pushing all the way through to here, which is good because it will shorten the distance to get the stuff down to here. And of course what I really do need to do is get my rail construction going. And another potential problem, I mean there's so many potential problems, is that we got this dam finishing here, but in my construction area here I don't really have any power yet, so I haven't planned that. And what I've thought about is the fact that I probably need another one of these rail distribution hubs here, because there's a lot of track out here, and of course I'm using electricity, so we do need to work a little bit on that. I think there's also a potential problem here in the sense I've got quite a long length of track through here that isn't actually got any transformers on as well. And of course, the number of transformers is a function of how many trains you've got running on the line. So we've got a lot of track out here that's not really working that efficiently. One thing I have done is I've got a second oil train here now, because I felt that my the oil refinery here wasn't being supplied enough. So I've put a second train on here. I think this one, yeah, he's unloading. Hopefully 2 trains will be enough at the moment. And if I come out to the terminal out here, so many things to think about. You can see here this terminal is staying pretty full, so it's not like it's got a problem. So we're keeping up with the oil consumption. We need to work more on this area, because I think we're starting to get to a point now where this is coming together. We got a fire station out here, but of course until we got ships, we can't actually bring fuel out here. So it's all becoming a little bit of a chain connection. You can see we've actually built all this through here. I'm not sure. Let me just check. We'll get that built. We're going to need to kind of build. Oh, haha, that's nasty game. That we got that built. That's laid out. So if we can concentrate on getting this functioning. Of course, the other thing we're going to need to do is get these built. And I think we put the power in. We need to complete this. So we got that there. So where to start? That is the question. I think we're going to be increasingly playing on normal speed now. So I'd like to get this built. Oh, the other thing also is over here, because we got no power in here. This construction office is non-functional at the moment. Laying asphalt and various other bits and pieces, because we need this built here, because this has got no fuel, because it's too far away from the fueling depot, so the trucks can't function. So many things to do. I think because I want to get more food production here, I think I'm going to start in this area. And what I'm thinking is a nice big farm over here, similar to this layout. That means we've got to get a road across the rail track here, because we got multiple tracks here. This is going to be fun. I think we'll see if we can get a. Well, the alternative is here, and the problem then is fire coverage. Though we've got helicopter fire crew here, so I'm just wondering if I can get, because this is where the silo is going to be. It'd be great if I could get a bridge out over here. So come here. Pop you down. And then you into there. And we got a nice big area here. So if we put a T road across like that. Just wondering if I can, how far is this out? Get the old measuring tape out. This is, say, 600. Be generous, 600, and actually measure it from there to there. It's about 678. So for argument's sake, if I come in, so it's 600 and 700 is about there, opposite these buildings here. So if I can, say if we can put a farm, what's the, say for argument's sake, I can put, we plan some fields up here, maybe running parallel with this road here. So if we get 1, maybe 2, leave a gap for a road there, 3, or it'd be nice to get another one right on this end if it would do it. I'm not exactly sure how you can have a field that's overhanging the water, but I'll take it. We got 3 fields there. Leaving up the road, but 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think if we will put the farm, if we can clone out just the farm itself. Say for argument's sake, put the farm in about, I think I can do another set of fields. Let's do those first. So for argument's sake, I put another 1, 2, 3 fields there. Now we'll put the farm in about over here somewhere. Let's go back and reclone it. The clone only lasts as long as nice if I could just pick that up and work. I want to leave enough space for a road across the back of it. We've got the silo in the right direction. Maybe we're just kind of chip it a little bit in that way there. That. If we start with a road right through there. Okay. Game paused a little bit there on the way through. And then, oh, that was tight. Oops. You can come in there. Work. Just try. I'm getting a little bit of lag actually. I'm just going to pause the game because I think what's happening is I'm getting dragged because the economy is getting so big. And this is one of the problems that you can encounter when the economy gets to us. Yeah, when the economy gets to a certain size, you can get quite like that. You can get quite a lot of drag on your when you're trying to build things. Take you through there. A little bit of a squiggly road there. But from that back a little bit. I really doubt we're going to build anything. Actually, one thing that has occurred to me is No, because we got space here to run power lines, and then we need some medium fields. How many medium fields do I want? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We could probably get some medium fields in here. Okay, let me just plan the medium fields. We start from here. Put 1, 2 medium fields on that side. Maybe 3, 4, 5 there. Yeah. Put a large field behind the medium field, and then hopefully we'll get the bump there. Don't really want to do the any leveling, so another large field there. Part of me would like to keep an option for another road bridge across here, so just build this like that. Extend, actually just take you out actually. Send this out that way. Thank you, game. You can come there. And this. You can kind of come around like that. I think we're kind of loop round the farm like that, because we need to put a connection there, there, there. I think a nice long road to connect to there. This is a fire service road. So this can come there. I think we're you up the back there, so that we got kind of loop round here. That's connected to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a. Actually, we could possibly get a small medium field on this corner. Which, if we put it that way, we put a medium field here. It means we can then bring a road out here. Possibly across like that. Bring you round up to there. You can connect to there. So how many fields have we got so far? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 13 large and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medium. Let me just see how many large fields we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so it's about 18 is the maximum, isn't it? So what time do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. So we need another 4 large fields out this way. I'm wondering if we can trim that road back a bit. Possibly get another 4. So we can get 1 here. Possibly another 1 there. And then And what that gives is a little bit of space here should we want to put some extra fields in. So I think that will work. You can connect into there. Probably connect you into there directly to reduce the number of junctions. Run this road through here. Oops. You up to there. You can run round down into there. Just thinking. I think if we trim this away, and we'll run this road directly to there. Trim you off there. Connect you to there. Just make sure everyone is connected. I think that will work. We haven't got connections for this one. And this one. And then of course we got I think we'll be okay just connecting them all up. If I do this, then I'll make sure that everything is all connected and ready to go. And I think we can accept that. Oh no, there's another one over here that's not connected. Just trim this back a little bit. And just double check. So that's connected, that's connected. It's connected. Got a road connection through to there, so that gives us a great big second farm here. Of course, the one thing we're going to need to do is get some power in. I think we can get the power in from here. I've got a substation in here somewhere. Oh wow, it's right over there. Anything closer? Let me just see. We might as well get the power in while we're thinking about it. All very wished in. We could bring the power from here up through here, hopefully across these roads through here. So we could possibly we need to connect up this lot. So we need to connect them up. So if I can put that about there. We'll mud road this. And then we'll run a key factor is, can I run power line through there? Yes, I can. We can start here. Run out here. Across to out there. Hopefully run down through there. And where are we aiming for? About there. It'd be easy to come through here like that and then come across to there, into there. So just let the game run a little bit. So this is our second farm here that can provide direct supplies to here. Of course, eventually we'll also be importing crops as well. That's our next one. Of course, there's potential for another farm over here, but we'll have to do a rail connection for that. And then the next place I wouldn't mind putting a farm in is here, but it's not exactly all that flat, because question is, if I scale back the production here of clothes, could we get less food coming in from here? Yeah, I think we can afford to hold off on putting a farm here, because it's not exactly flat. What are we doing here? Right. So what I want to do now is do a little bit of a health check. And if we can get... I'm trying to think, actually. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted. Got this here. We got this line coming out here. Actually, we just check my rail construction offices. Make sure that they're operating fully. They should be, because they've all got very big jobs now. Oh, while we're here, the other thing I've also done is I've kind of started to scale back this as a mechanical components pickup for helicopters. I've moved it up to Stilton. And what I'm increasingly looking at here, I think you can see the trucks coming in here. These are exporting steel and mechanical components. In fact, no, actually, I don't think they're exporting mechanical components just at the moment, because right, we've now got this built, and what I want is we've got some trucks now. And so we're just going to come over here. These trucks. And where are you? Here. So many things to do. I think this is one of the problems with this game, is once you start getting a large economy, the level of micromanagement and constant checking goes up. And somebody actually posted a comment about that, saying that, you know, that the level, can you automate things? And yes, you can automate things, but one thing about this game is it kind of, how can you say, punishes complacency, is probably the polite way of saying it. So if you get very complacent about you know, if you get very complacent about your state of your economy, this game has a nasty habit of creeping up on you and reminding you that not to take it for granted, is probably the polite way of saying it. And what I'd like to do is get you here. And this office has only got one real task. That is to export components. I'll just leave that for the moment. See, the steel trucks are flowing out here. And if I come in here to the exports, so we're exporting quite a lot of bitumen, steel, mechanical components, and at the moment our imports now should be really low. So we're importing electronics, electro components, food and meat. A little bit worried about the plastic. I want to check to make sure that we are bringing in plastic, that this hasn't. This needs plastic, doesn't it? See, that is low, very low on plastic. There's 2 tons of plastic. Wondering whether I made a mistake with my distribution office. Let me just check. What's this? Right, you don't have fuel requirements anymore. I'm wondering whether we don't have enough trains here. So we're going to get another train here. And about boxcars, I don't think we got enough boxcars either. So the first thing he does is ship gravel. Right, what are you guys? You're doing gravel. You're doing coal. You're doing electronics. You're doing... think we're going to get another train here. I think we've got a bit of a kind of backlog here. Want to see like, yeah, see. Originally these were both full. There we are, plastics and chemicals. Yeah, because originally these two distribution offices were full of trains, and because of that problem I had in the previous part, that is not working. So we do need to fill this up with trains, because that's actually probably causing me a problem here now eventually, or it will cause me a problem. Yeah, no plastics. See, just love this game. Take your eye off the ball for literally seconds and the game. Right, so what are these guys doing? Right, he's started on this bridge out here. He is still working on this section here. We're nearly there, actually. It's pretty phenomenal, really. And that means that we're not working on my export route out here. Let me just check. So you need to finish off here. So your next job is here. So we're nearly got this finished. And then once all this is electrified, what I'll probably do is export steel to NATO so that we can get some dollar incomes come in. One thing I did have over here was an education problem. Let me just see. I had uneducated workers. Still got uneducated workers here. What's going on here? Because I had a bit of a problem with the school here. We need another school, don't we? Now I need a kindergarten, which probably hasn't been picked up by this construction office. We need that built. Looks like we're going to need another school here, because we've only got this school here and this school here. So, but I mean, I don't want this place to get much bigger, so I'm not going to put a big school in. I think we'll just put a default school in. So, I mean, we got a little bit of space here. So, we'll do is just move this over a little bit here. In fact, we'll put some footpaths in. Game run. Hopefully, my long distance road crew should those up. Just make sure. Yeah, he's picked up the road here, so he should build this in. And then what we can do is get this built in. I want to check. Yeah, we've only got the one train here, but I think for the moment it's not a problem, even if it is kind of bringing the iron ore down to just see what the status of the iron ore down here is. Again, this area here isn't quite so important anymore. Yeah, we got 203 there because this is just my steel kind of export area now. Right. Just set that. I mean, that's not really essential, but I think what I'm going to do now is put all my. I think this helicopter job is. Some vehicles were out of fuel. Okay, we're out of fuel. Huh. What's going on here? No edge main fuel. You've got fuel. Why aren't you? delivering to here. You've got spare fuel trucks. I think we'll start pushing this up. I think I reduced this because the fuel delivery. So why are you? Where are you? Okay, Volcano gas station. I don't think I need you getting fuel from over there. Because we got this gas. Oh yeah, I've got to sort this out, haven't I? We get back over to here. I think we've got. We're creating gas trucks now. So I just want to. Got this distribution office. Come in here. Get you up to here. Let the game run. I mean, I could probably pick up some gas trucks from over in Ollerton as well, because I think we got a lot of gas trucks here now that probably aren't doing very much, because these are now bringing in fuel from the border, and you can see a lot of them are now parked up because the trains have taken over. So what we could probably do is pinch some of them from here. So we're just going to go all the way back over to. And where are you? It's gone too far. Got lost. Nope. Down too far. If we come in here. Then a couple of you here. Let's fill this gas. Can't have many more in here. How many have we got in here? Can't have that many. Got to be full soon. That's it. That's full. So we'll just wait for the tanker trucks to come up here. Back for ups. Just put them in the wrong office. That might account for why there's been a bit of a problem. You had to pick up fuel from there, and you got to find the gas stations now. Unload 50%. If we just put them on the gas stations straight away, cents. There's the fire crew. Put them on there as well. We're just going to set that up to begin with. And I've forgotten completely what I was planning on. Oh, I just want to check the food because we're on the 25th of June now, and I want to see what the food situation is here. So we're actually still kind of holding up with the food supplies, even though all our main silos are empty now. Because of course we're bringing food down from up here. Let's check the meat. We're doing okay for meat. I did have a bit of a problem here with the workforce because all the workforce, the station I built here was sending all the workforce to here, which was not things. Looks like we actually might have a bit of a problem here now. What we got here? We got a lot of people here that it's almost like I need another bus route from here to bring some workers up to here. Right, let's just have a look at this route. I'm wondering, I think what we'll do is we'll move you onto here. And we'll remove Foodville Central. And then I think this area were put all the workers from this station. And then what we'll have is the workers from this station, because we got quite a few routes running on here which are taking workers up to there. So the workers from here can then get jobs into here. And what I could probably do eventually is add a second bus route to here. In fact, I think I might do that. Let me just get over to here. Okay, well, need to open this up. Send a couple of you get you there. Well, that's pretty sneaky. And hopefully the second bus there will make a difference. Let's just have a quick look at the... Now, I did have a situation where the food was draining away from here. That seems to be fixed, so that seems to be okay. Right, we've now got some of these guys turning into here. Now, what we need to do is find out where the fuel is in this area. Right. Need to add you fuel to there. Como. We need to remove Volcano Hospital. So we'll just get rid of you. We can remove you. So you can now take fuel from here. Just come there. This gas station will go to there. We need to remove you. Where's Lewis and gas station 2? So this one here, where are you? Need to get you buying fuel to there, and probably to there, and there. Again, we're just going to need to move Stilton from here. There's Lewiston Farm building. I'm going to move you. Where are you? Right, we can move you. I know it's all a little bit tedious, apologies guys, but it's got to be done. Right, where are you? So we've got a gas station here that needs to be added. So that can come into there. This is Lewiston gas station. Just and we'll remove you. Any other sources of fuel? Yeah, kept getting fuel. Volcano. We've done you. Done the helicopter pad, I think. Nope. Okay, we got Nokomo distribution as well, so we need to go through and remove you. If I can find it. Wow, this guy's got such a list of fuel distribution. But we do need to tie this up. Volcano fire station. Remove you. How about you? You're on there as well. Anything? Got fuel trucks delivering out to here. How about you? You're Nicomo. We need to get you hooked to this as well. So we need you and you on there as well. Then this is, what's it, Staralina small farm. I'll remove you. And then probably Nicomo distribution again. Staralina gas station. Of course, these probably need fuel as well, but I'm not going to put fuel into those. I think what we can do now is probably increase the percentages here. Go up to 80%, 80%, 80%, 80%, 80%. Just so that we can guarantee that this has got a contingency here, 80%, 80%, and these guys will just keep going. You see, my money's dropped a little bit now because if I come in here, you'll probably find that we've probably imported, they got 2 million in plastics and steady. So that's kind of put a bit of dent in my profits for last month. We lost about 18 million, but that's because my rail distribution office wasn't working fully, and of course we had to buy the trains as well. So hopefully this will be, and we're getting a nice supply of plastics into here now. It is keeping this going. So that little glitch aside, that means should be okay. Our population has stagnated a little bit. I think what we're going to do is we come up to over here. I'm kind of thinking that how's the happiness here now? It's improving. I think that the people here now still got a bit of a problem with sport, but we've now got this operating. When this is built, I think we'll get the helicopter crew on this one as well, because we've got a bit of a sport issue here. We also need to work on electronics. But I think what I'll do is I'll take a more detailed look at the electronics distribution off camera, guys, because say trying to untangle everything can be a little bit tricky. I just want to, right, so these guys have gone to the wrong office, so what we need to do now is just move these over to here. get them over to here. As I forget. We'll probably have a couple left over here, but yeah. But we can leave those just in this area for the moment. Then I can use those to go on to somewhere else later on. So that's going to ensure that we're going to distribute fuel here. We've also got the ability, actually, one area that I didn't check was this one. Yeah, this is Nicomo as well. So you guys are going to need to send fuel to here. And what we'll have to do is take off the Como distribution from here, and we're looking for called Bratislav Large Farm. Where's the gas station? The gas station is here. Okay. Right, we're just going to remove you. And then we'll get you onto here. Game run. And what that should do is substantially take the pressure off of, I think this is Como distribution. Let's just have a quick look at this one now and see what else you are delivering to. Where's that? You're actually delivering to this gas station. So you don't need to, this is gas station 2. Because that's got Volcano Medium on it. Where's this forklift garage? Okay, you're delivering to there, which is okay. That's Nicomo. That's one thing I really should do is tidy up my naming conventions as well. What are you? Where are you? Okay, you're keeping the fuel in this direction. That's good. Quarry, Ollerton wood cutting post. What are you? Well, you shouldn't be sending fuel to Ollerton wood cutting post. That's a dead cert. I've got absolutely no idea why you're doing that. I think that gets rationalizes things a little bit better now. These guys have got fuel. So we're kind of now sectioning off the fuel distribution a little bit. How's the, and I think just to finish up, guys, just going to do another check. So we kind of got through the whole year without actually running out of food from Knife Edge, but of course, more importantly, now we're getting the food coming in from up here. In fact, I just realised just saw some gravel roads there. I've been a little bit negligent here with respect to patching my roads here, actually. So, well, anything else that I think most of the roads out here have been done. It's just. I don't think we really. I think the gravel roads here are fine, and the one places that we haven't really checked is Ollerton. And let's see, any problems in Ollerton? I mean, the happiness is pretty good. Food is 100%. Health is shaky again. I'm not exactly sure. Oops, we got fire here. I think the health problem is not so much due to the fact that we don't have hospital coverage, because I mean, you can see here we got plenty of coverage for the hospital. I think the problem is because we've actually got alcohol here. Yeah, it just occurred to me that what we can do is put the hospital on the fuel delivery, give it 50% fuel. Let's have a quick look at our. I mean, we're getting a steady supply of fuel and bitumen from here. Okay. Looks like we may need another oil train. Let me just go up and see what's going on with respect to that. So you're nearly full. Where's the other train? Doing it the hard way. Mind you, the construction train coming out here probably isn't helping matters very much. What are you? Where are you going? Just... Oh, yeah, sorry. He's delivering... No, he's just going back to the distribution office. Like he's actually got gravel on board. I'm not exactly sure. Let's have a look here. Yeah, and I've got a horrible feeling that we may well, we're definitely going to need more trains in here to move the fuel. So let me just see how the fuel distribution is holding up, because we've only got the 2 trains to supply fuel and bitumen to. You're good. You're good. You don't exactly consume that much in the way of bitumen now, because there's not that much demand for building in this area. Come over to here. Yeah, you've got 1,200 tons, so you're good. And of course, this area is going to be a little bit depleted because I've just put all those gas stations on this area, and so that's looking good. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I've got no idea what I want to do, simply because, as usual, things are getting a little bit complicated, and I still feel I need to work a little bit more on sorting out my distribution offices and taking more advantage of the trains. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.